Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Joe and I'm going to do a little bit of a review on this 2021 F-150 Lariat we just got in. We're starting to get some more now from Ford, so it's been really nice to see them getting dropped off. We do have some XLTs. We got one Lariat, and probably within 45 minutes of it being here, it actually sold. So unfortunately, it is not available, but we will be getting some more coming in. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick look, and without any further ado, let's get going. So this is the 2021 F-150 Lariat that we just got in. This one's really nice. It's got the 5-liter V8 hooked up to the 10-speed automatic transmission. It does have the automatic power deploying running boards as an option, and yeah, really nice. There's the new front end on the 2021 Lariat. I do have the lights on with the fog lights too, and it just really stands out, especially in the nighttime. Looks really good. There's the side profile. Now, a really cool feature with these power deploying running boards is the fact that it has a button here that you can actually push, and then when I push it or kick it with my foot, the running boards go in, which is a really nice option. And then also too, if I click it again with my foot, it comes out too, just like that. So really cool. There's a side profile there. I'll give you a back view too. So there's a view of the back. Now if I hit the button here, tailgate will come down. These are just the winter mats. I just put them back here so I can show you guys the back. But there's the tailgate. Looks pretty similar. You do have a 120 right here. And then here too, there's a button. You can have the lights go on. So right there. So I'll click that. Close the tailgate. Oh, before I even do, there's a couple things to mention with the tailgate. You can opt for the workbench here, and basically what that is it kind of gives you some measurements in inches and centimeters. Over here there'd be some pockets for your phone and some pencils. There is actually a beer bottle opener on both sides, and I always say too, it's good for tie down hooks. And then also too, if you can see these two slots, so there's one right there and then one right there. So these here are clamps in which you can clamp. So Ford was realizing that a lot of customers who are using them as a work truck, they would actually use the whole tailgate and clamp wood. Now they put these here because people, if they need to clamp anything and maybe have a miter saw up here to saw some stuff, it's what it's there for. So really cool option, I think. And also too, you have your trailer light here, so in the nighttime, if you need to have if you need to hook up a trailer, it's basically what the lights that's there for. So there's another side profile right there. And same thing over on this side. This this running board will have a button here too. So if I just hit it with my foot, tap it with my foot, there we go. Just goes right in, and then I can tap it again, and it just comes right out. So I'll show you the back here. The door panel, there's for a door panel for a Lariat. Looks really nice. It's nicely stitched. Nice design here too. You got some design here, which is nice. I find these to be just a little bit smaller than previous generations, but nonetheless, they still feel really good. Some new button for the window switches here. I have the window switches on that are locked. Here, as you can see, it's brand new. Still has the plastic on it. This right here, you got your heated seats. 12 volts. Then right here, if I open this up, is USB and USB-C, and then you also have a 120 down here too. So really cool option. There's the back seats for the Lariat. These do fold up like usual. Storage in there, and then you can opt for the panoramic moonroof too, which is pretty cool. Now let's get to the front seat, because that's where all the magic happens. Also too, you do have a lock function with the key, and then a touch sensor right behind here, so you can unlock it and lock it getting inside. Now, as you can see with the door panel here, you're instantly greeted with the same type of design, but also to different layout here or similar layout like as previous generations, same type of handle. The only thing that's different, I find, which is a really nice feature, instead of having the controls for lock and unlock down here, they actually have it up here, which is really nice. Same with your memory seats, so you just click it and you're good to go. And then right down here you have your seat controls, and then right here your Bang & Olufsen sound system. So let's hop in. New for 2021. For Lariat and higher trims, you get the full 12-inch LCD screen display, and you can control it via the different drive modes. Now, really cool option. Easily configurable too. So with the steering wheel controls here, so I'll just move back so you can see the steering wheel. Steering controls here, if I hit menu, I can control my view. I can control just the kind of different menus I want on it. So if I go to truck info, I can hit truck info, go to off-road and go to my tire pressures. I can see where they're at. I can kind of go down and go to off-road. Off-road changes a little bit of the layout. Go down, power distribution. I can see where the power's coming from. I can just kind of play around with it to what I want, which is pretty cool. Seat belts, you can see what seat belts are on. And then I hit back. Yeah, it's pretty cool. One of the coolest things, I think, is when you go to the different drive modes. So my view. Now, I'm going to hit OK here. Comm screen. I like the comm screen. It's pretty cool. So I'll go back. I'll go my view. So I'm going to go to, I don't want the off-road. I want the comm screen. So just like that. Now, right down here are your different modes for driving. So obviously you have your 2 high, 4 high, 4A, which is nice for Lariats, and up, and 4 low. Now when I turn this knob, it's going to illuminate different drive modes. So when I go over here, and I go to switch my drive mode, oh, of course that happens. I can go to normal mode, gives me a little movie display. I can go to slippery, deep snow and sand, mud ruts, and that's it if I go right. Now if I start to go left, so I can go to slippery, there's the normal mode, there is tow haul mode. If I go to sport or eco, then I can go to sport. Kind of shows you on a racetrack. Pretty cool. But every time you go into different modes, it will shift the 4x4 if needed be. So if you do want to take your truck off-roading, it will change it to 4 high if needed be, but it's automatic. So the controls over here, you have your cruise control. You can set your distance, so adaptive cruise. Your volume controls are right there. Pretty nice and sweet, but I like the fact that it does change different settings every time you turn it. So I'm going to go back to normal mode right there, just like that. So it's going to shift into 2 high instead, so it's normal. Now when I move over to the center, this is probably what's been the big talk with the new F-150s, is the 12-inch display screen. Now the screen is an option, and gotta tell you, it's probably one of the best options you can get in a truck right now. Obviously, you can try to compete with Ram's new 12-inch display screen in their new generations, and yeah, really configurable. I can have my navigation on over here, and almost takes up the full screen, but I can change this screen here too. So I can go to hit this setting here, and I can go and change what I want. So if I want to go to my audio, I can have my audio on here, and then if I want my audio in the center here and I want my navigation over here, all I do is hit this little arrow just like that, and it switches over, which is pretty cool. Very configurable. Gonna have to play around with it a little bit. You can go to your phone, add a phone, you can go to navigation, you can favorite different settings with it, which is pretty cool. Your different apps, settings, and then go to features. One really awesome feature with Ford's new trucks is the zone lighting. Now zone lighting basically is a feature that allows you to control all the lights around your truck, and you can control which ones you want on and which ones you want off, especially at nighttime if you're at a campsite, or maybe you're just at night and you're at night and you want to see something. So right now these front lights are on. Now if I click this side, all the driver sides are going to be on, the lights. The tailgate lights are going to be on, and all the passenger side lights are going to be on. Now I can choose which lights I have on. I can either have all zones on, I can have all zones off, I can maybe just have the back lights on if I want to. You can use it at your discretion, which is pretty awesome. I think especially at nighttime when you need to see, if you're at like a campsite or something like that, very useful. And then I can just turn it off just like that. So that's that. Button controls up here, your automatic stop start, camera. So if I hit this is my rear camera, and the camera takes up the whole 12-inch display. So it's really, really cool. You can really see what's around you when you're backing up, which is really nice. So I will click the camera button again. So right up here is your Bang & Olufsen surround system, which sounds amazing in the truck, and it's configurable obviously through the sound system. So where's the volume? So there's the center stack, the new redesign for it. And one thing I truly love, so simple, but it really helps, is this button here, your heated steering wheel button. They finally have a button for it instead of having it in the center console, or no, sorry, in the screen, because before you used to have to go into the screen to put it on, but now you can actually just hit the button for it. Heated seats, cooled seats on both sides. Of course, it's a Lariat, so you get that. You do get dual zone climate, so dual zone climate there. I can turn the screen off if I want, or I can have it black. I can turn the screen on, or I can just have it as just one setting here if I want. Just like that. You can opt for wireless charging too down here. These are your wheel locks, so we have to put these in the glove box. USBs right there, and USB-C, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This right here is a slot you can take out and just put back in. It's pretty much a slot just for your phone, which is pretty cool. So right here is something that has been a major talk with Ford's new pickup, is the shifter. Now the shifter does move forward, and you do have a slot right here. If the shifter is up, maybe just to store some stuff, you can use to, your discretion if you want. So basically all you do is push this button, and the whole thing comes down, and it makes a nice flat surface so that the center console here can actually move forward, and you can have a nice works area. Now this option is not included in this truck, but you can have it as an option. Now you can only push this down when you are in park. You cannot push this down when you are driving, and the reason for that is safety. If you're driving and you need to go into reverse quickly, if this is down, then you wouldn't be able to go into drive or reverse. So basically you can only do this in park. So it comes up just like that, and it feels really, really good. I love the feel of it. The shape of it's pretty cool too. So right now, if I'm in reverse, right, I am going to try to push the button. See, it's not working. It's not going to go. I need to have the truck in park for it to go down. Okay. So now heading back to the center stack, you have a 12 volt here, a 120. This button here, people always wonder what this is. You cannot open the glove box just like that. You push this button, and that opens your glove box there. Okay, and then you also have another glove box down there. Alrighty, so there's the side door panel of the passenger side, and there's the seat there, perforated leather. I think it feels really good too, better than the previous generation. So really, really like that. Over here, we do have different buttons, different layouts. So right here, you do have a button now inside to open the trunk, or open the tailgate. These here are your buttons for your mirror controls. And then this is your tailgate light. This is the light for the exterior lights. So right now it's on auto. This is your fog light here. These here are your dimmer switches for your center stack in your infotainment. Okay, and then you can adjust your pedals down here, and then there's your emergency parking brake. Okay. Now, one cool thing is when I shut the truck off, you get a little bit of a display here. I think that's really, really cool when you shut the truck off. And then it also gives you a rear seat reminder, just like GM, what they did with theirs. I think it's really awesome that they do that, because sometimes people do forget things in the back of their vehicles, sometimes even kids, so it's nice to have that. And then when I do turn the truck on, it does give me another little video just like that, and it has easy entry and exit, so the seat and steering wheel will move for you according to your different memory seating. So other than that, guys, I think that's it. The center console, in which I'll show you, so there's a side profile view. You do have cup holders back here too, and center console is pretty similar to the last generation. So just like that, it's really deep. This can slide and move over if you need to. But this option, this truck doesn't have the option for the console to shift down. It's an option for sure from Ford, and you can get it if you want, or you don't have to. So yeah, really, really cool. There's a little sneak peek of the interior. Shut the door. So that's it, guys. I think that pretty much covers all of it for the new F-150 Lariat. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I will do a F-150 XLT video so you can see the difference in that compared to the Lariat. But other than that, I think that's it. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them in the comments below, and I'd hope to answer them for you. And we'll talk to you soon.